Press the bell icon on our YouTube app and never miss another video from SpotboyE.
Hi Kashmera, welcome to SpotboyE.
Hi Vicky, long time.
Really,
Hello.
it's been the first time we are talking to you after
Yes.
you have been blessed with twins.
Yeah. Finally, I'm a mother. First, I was mother to Krishna, mothering him.
I'm sure he's a more difficult child than.
Yeah. Mostly, I beat the shit out of him. I was slapping him.
Tell me Kashmera, how did you think of becoming a mother? Because earlier there was always too much of speculation. Are you married, not married?
Correct.
Then finally you said, okay, I'm married in 2013 in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And
I actually got married in 2012.
okay.
But we kind of said 2013 because Krishna's dad was alive at that time.
Okay.
And we wanted to tell him, we told him in 2014, but we wanted to not tell him that we were married for 2 years prior to that.
Right.
So it would break his heart that such a big secret you had kept from us. And he wanted us to get married at that point, and he kept saying, Abhi tumko shadi karni chahiye. So one day Krishna just upped and decided that I'm going to tell him. So as men, they never remember dates. He said 2013, last year ही किया. So I was showing him ice last year नहीं, 2 साल पहले. So then we had to maintain 2013. But officially, and I guess this is going to change the entire internet.
But why did you marry in 2012 and keep it a secret? I mean.
Well, because till then, see, we met in 2006 and our journey together was tumultuous. You know, people had a lot of issues about me being together with him. And I don't think people should interfere in anyone's personal life. And like you know me, Vicky, I don't give a damn about people, and especially where my life is concerned, because one life, as long as you're not harming anyone, I think you should live the life that God has designed for you and not live according to other people's standards. You know, I'd rather lose on my terms than win on yours. So, I carried on my life the way it was without hurting anyone's sentiments. And then people started warming up to me in this relationship with Krishna. Of course, I was elder to Krishna, so that was another, oh, she's older than you. So is it my fault that I was born before it? I mean, how can it be? People come up with the craziest things. Then I told him, next they'll say, she's darker than you. And they did. She's darker than you. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sexier than him too. So why don't you say that? So when people realized that I was not going to give up, I was.
Basically his family, you mean?
His family, some friends, most of the family, turned very positive. In the end, the entire family was positive towards me because I was a parasite. I was not leaving. I was like, okay, I love him, so I'm going to be with him. But it was reciprocated. He was not letting me go either. So it wasn't like we broke up or we took a break, we were away for 6 months. Nothing like that happened. In fact, I had to keep going to the US and come back because I'm also a citizen there. But we never, even though we were apart for 10 days or 12 days, we didn't really think of leaving each other. So that thought never came. We went along with the flow. And then finally one day, we decided to get married.
तो जब पॉजिटिव हो गया था तो why not
तब तक नहीं हुआ था.
2012 के बाद हुआ.
हाँ, 2000 हमने शादी करने के बाद हुआ. हमने सोचा कि थोड़ा पहले कर लेते तो हम बहुत बड़ी शादी करते. तो Krishna and I sat, we literally had this conversation. We sat across the table and said, क्या करना है? सबके साथ करना है शादी की? कैसे करना है? बोलते देख, शादी तेरे मेरे लिए, पूरी दुनिया के लिए नहीं. My family anyways likes you now. Your family likes me now. तो एक काम करते हैं, सस्ती शादी करते हैं और फ्लैट खरीदते हैं और वेगस चल के एंजॉय करते हैं. We literally did that. We both bought a flat each. Instead of spending those crores of rupees that people spend on wedding and all people come eat your food and then complain about the food. We decided to eat our own food. We just called 7 very close friends.
शादी Las Vegas में.
Las Vegas में की. Pooja Batra was there. She's a very dear friend of mine. So she was there as a witness. Then all my American friends were there. And we got married and then we looked at each other and said, अभी तो शादी हुई, अब क्या करें? तो shopping करते हैं. So that day we went shopping also. 24 July 2012 we got married. फिर अभी शादी होने के बाद immediately आप बच्चे का प्लान नहीं करते. हमको वैसे 6 साल हो गए थे साथ में 2006 से 2012 तक. तो हमने सोचा कि वेट करके करते हैं. वो वेट 2 साल हो गया because obviously I can't get pregnant unless I'm legally married to him, which I was, but people didn't know. Then when dad को बताया 2014 में कि ऐसा ऐसा हुआ है, शादी हो गई है. So then he wanted a kid immediately. So then I started my IVF journey because I was not getting pregnant naturally.
But did you want one?
At that moment, I literally realized that yes, I think it would be time for us to grow up from being kids ourselves and have a child. And the fight to have a child within myself, with my body and everything, was very very tough because I realized it's not like fast food. कि मेरे को मैगी चाहिए तो 2 मिनट में मैगी बन जाता है. Literally a lot of things have to match. So we tried naturally a lot of times. When it did not happen, we opted for.
What was the fight?
With the body, because I was older, I was getting older.
Huh.
So a woman's biological clock starts ticking a lot in your 30s. So I was in my late 30s when I was trying to have a child. And for some reason it was not working out. My doctor, finally Dr. Jatin Shah, I went to him and he said it's probably because of your erratic schedule. I was working a lot, I was stressed out most of the time. Krishna's dad was not well. So there were a lot of things that were causing these kind of issues.
So you went for...
I went for IVF first. So it took me 2 years and 12 to 14 attempts.
But why so many,
Attempts, because it kept failing. The embryos were good. I don't drink and smoke. Krishna had a healthy lifestyle. Everything was perfect on paper. But I would just not conceive. And I would not give up. I'm not somebody who gives up. तो मैंने बोला जब तक बच्चा पैदा नहीं होता मैं give up करूँगी. And I kept pumping myself with all the medications that is required. You need some hormonal injections. I put on a lot of weight. And people thought maybe I'm being lazy or I'm not working out. Well, you can't really work out during that period.
Yeah.
So I went through emotional and physical hell because your body changes. You feel you're pregnant, so you become moody. And for 2 weeks you pretend that you're pregnant, so you are avoiding everything that could lead to a miscarriage. And then 2 weeks later you get the news that you're not. And then all hell breaks loose, for the woman at least. So after the first 5-6 failed attempts, I stopped crying. I said, no, I will now not give up till I don't have a child anymore. And then Krishna's cousin Vinay also had opted for surrogacy, and his wife also conceived naturally too. So he met him and he said, why don't you go for surrogacy? And my doctor called me. In fact, it was during the same couple of days. He said, surrogacy may get banned in India. So I can't help you after it gets
a certain
banned.
point, yeah.
So if you want to do, and you have been trying, you've been together for literally 8-9 years together. You guys have been trying, and I have records showing that you've tried for 12 to 13 times. Your file is this big. So you are a perfect candidate for surrogacy. So I said, I discussed this with Krishna. Krishna said, I don't know. You decide. I don't mind adopting. I said, okay, we'll just try once. Because we're literally, he had given up. And I was like, let's try. I have very good embryos, Let's put them all in and see what happens. And it worked. And we were blessed with twins. And I can't tell you how our life changed. We've always believed in God. But we started literally thinking that, there was somebody up there looking out for us. And
but you never met the mother?
No.
The one who
you don't really
delivered?
Yeah, you know of them and you're aware. You sign the papers, you know their name and everything.
You never see them?
No, you don't see them. I did see her, but she didn't see me because they are not supposed to know who, because of legal issues and everything. But I'm very thankful to her that she carried these two bundle of joys and she changed my life forever.
You knew it was twins before the delivery?
Yeah. We didn't know the sex, obviously. We knew that they were twins because we had put 4 embryos in, and it was twins.
And you wanted one girl or something, one boy actually?
I just wanted.
You've been saying that you want another one girl now adopt karna hai.
I just wanted a child, and when we were talking about adoption before we attempted surrogacy, I kind of said that I would love to adopt a girl because in India, girl child is not really cared for. And I would have loved to adopt or had my own girl child. But I got 2 boys, and I'm happy with having 2 boys. And who knows, we may go ahead and adopt one later once these boys are a little older. Or God, like I said that in my last interview, God works in miraculous ways and mysterious ways. I may also get pregnant because we've not stopped trying. Things don't get over that way. You know. So this was my journey with having a child. And now I have 2 kids.
And how is your day like? I mean, whole life must have
I have
changed.
help, thank God. But I get up at 5:30 in the morning. The kids get up at 5:30.
You used to sleep at 5:30 months ago.
Yeah, you remember that. I get up at 5:30. I sleep at 10 now. And from 5:30 to 8, they literally want to play. They're very energetic, but they're only 11 months old, 10 and a half actually. And both of them have very different personalities. They look really different. And both of them want to sit on my lap because I'm the only one awake. The moment Krishna gets up, then they both want to go to Krishna. You know, so if whichever parent gets up first, they want to go to that parent. And both of them want to go at the same time. They're both in competition. One is a little more adjusting than the other one.
Who is more adjusting?
The younger one, Krishna.
Okay.
We call him Chiku. Chiku's more adjusting.
And Rian is...
Ryan we call Sultan at home. Otherwise his actual name is Ryan. So Salman had also suggested surrogacy for us. I told him that yes, I am already seeing a doctor, and that kind of clinched the thought that maybe that is the way.
The right way.
Yeah. So in his.
But how did he broach the subject? I mean.
You know, he asked me, how many years has it been since you've been together? I said, oh God, 10 years. He said, don't you want to have a child? So I looked at him like that, and he said, you've been trying. I said, yeah, a lot. Last 2 years. Saying that things don't work out, then you should try adopting or surrogacy. I said, yeah. That was the conversation. So when my son was born, the first one, the first thought that came to my head was Sultan. His name is going to be Sultan. So we call him Sultan at home. And so it's Chiku Sultan. But now because we have
sounds like Tipu Sultan.
Yeah, that's why. But it's Chiku and Piku otherwise, Karkana, and Ryan and Krishan. Ryan is the elder one. So Ryan is very, very possessive and very demanding. Krishan is very adjusting. So one is very much like me, Ryan, and he is very much like Krishna.
And then Salman came to see you the kids, or you took them?
No. We've not. Salman has been busy. Then my kids been in Ryan has been in the hospital for 6 weeks. They were 8 months. Twins normally are born in 8 months, but Ryan had some health issues initially. So the moment they were born, we went through a lot of issues ourselves with the kids. But luckily everything went well. Surya Hospital was very good.
Yeah.
Dr.
Avasthy, Bhupendra Avasthy.
You know, very, very nice, and they saved my child for me. So once they came home, then we were just being careful. We would get up in the middle of the night to see both of them are breathing or not. You know, because we were so worried to lose them, or something should happen to them. So we just kept praying and everything. But no, we've not been able to take the kids to Salman, or Salman has not come home yet. Some of our family members have also not been able to come home. But I guess people are busy in their own life. But we've been too busy, yeah. We've not even bothered because we've been so busy with the kids. Our hands are full. But they're going to be 1 year in June soon. So I guess I will call some people over.
So Salman, I think, to mil lega, but what is the equation with Govinda? Because he is still not blessed you all. He still didn't approve the relationship. Has he come to see the kids?
See, Govinda ji is fine with me. He has not come home to see the kids, but Krishna took the kids to meet him. And he really blessed them and he loved them. I had not gone because I wasn't in India that time. But I don't think his wife has met the kids yet. And she hasn't called me or congratulated me yet. But I don't know. I don't really. I don't judge people anymore. I don't say that she's not done this or he's not done this because of.
But issue मतलब wife को ज़्यादा है.
मैंने सच्ची ना पूछा ही नहीं क्योंकि my hands are full.
No, but you have been in the family for.
Yeah, but I've not lived with them. So everybody is nice on the face, when people meet. तो किसको क्या problem है इतना क्या सोचने का. So I've stopped asking people why they have an issue with me because I don't have the time. I'm directing films, I'm looking after kids. So we don't really have time to have any kind of issue with people. I've stopped bothering, very honestly. So I don't think she has an issue. I think it's just that they probably want us to get the kids there. Kids are too young to get them anywhere as of right now.
Hmm.
You know.
But you said Govinda Krishna has taken them.
Yeah, he's taking that time. She wasn't at home.
Huh.
I don't know where she was. Like I said, I don't really pick up the phone and ask.
Hmm. So it's an ego battle going on.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
वो हमारे से इतने बड़े हैं, उनसे क्या ego?
हाँ.
अबे हम try
No,
करके
I'm
भी
saying
उनके
she
level
wants
पे
them
नहीं
to come
पहुंच
home first.
No, I honestly don't know. I think if the kids are born, people should come and see the kids. Now kids
Yeah.
can't just sit in the car and drive to
Yeah,
their
yeah,
house.
yeah.
And when kids are newly born,
When the
you're like
parents' hands are also
Yeah.
very full.
Correct. My kids were in the hospital for 6 weeks, so we were supposed to keep them, in incubator and all that
Yeah.
nonsense. We were going through hell. So
You received a lot of mean remarks, which is what I learned
because people don't
after
understand
you
what's-
delivered, or what was the.
See, people don't understand surrogacy. They think that people want to do this, actors want to do this because Sarah Jessica Parker has done it. They think that I want to do it to save my figure. So they have no idea how screwed up I got because I was trying to have a kid. So surrogacy is probably the last resort for people. No woman would not want to be a mother. It's a joy to become a mother. And like I said, I would feel the same way if I had adopted a child too. But for me, being a mother was the main important thing. It wasn't how I got my child. So very honestly, I would have adopted. But people thought it was because I wanted to maintain my body, or I was filming or shooting. I took a hiatus for 3 years to become a mother. So, I would say that, and I also saw these laws for surrogacy wanting to ban them. All the people that are against surrogacy are people who have kids themselves. So I was like, try being a parent without a child. And then tell me that you really want to ban surrogacy. I'm totally for it as a matter of fact. Yeah, commercial surrogacy, I don't know what that thing is, but I wanted to have a child. So I tried everything I could.
Now, any program to lose weight, or
Yeah, I am.
is it going to be for some time?
No. I'm
Chalta hai.
I'm in the gym only. My legs are paining right now also. So no, I'm back into the gym and just a month back, but I've started losing weight. I'm acting also.
So, Kashmera, you got these kids, but was it easy to develop the maternal instinct immediately, or?
Oh no, immediately no. It took a lot of time, but God, thrust us in such a situation where I had to live in the hospital for 6 weeks as one of my child was really fighting for his life. So yeah, maternal instinct happened from day second, but how to take care of the child came over a period of time. What the child needs. So when you're pregnant yourself, naturally, obviously you breastfeed the child and everything. Everything happens, naturally. But bonding took a little bit of time. But now it's strong bonding. They recognize who their parents are. They know who the nurses are. It's all good now.
So, talking about work, we haven't seen you much. You took a hiatus, I understood that,
Yeah.
but
Well, when
were
I
you
got
not
the
getting the
news-
work of your choice, or?
Yes,
what
that
is
also happened. I didn't get the work of my choice, so I said that why don't I make the work of my choice? So I started directing. I did a short film which I got the best director award for. So I got the best female director at the Kolkata International Short Film Festival. Over 300 films, and I won the best director award. I just completed another film which is tentatively, working title is Die Tomorrow, with Krishna Rishabh and myself. I directed and wrote that film. We shot in Greece, and I'm back, and now I'm casting for new films. So that's what we are. So I'm a director now, I guess. So now I can officially beat people up.
Why do you think the work dried up, or
Because in our
wasn't up to
industry,
your?
There's an age for an item girl. There's an age for everybody, and nobody's saying that give me that kind of a role. But then the best new thing is the latest new thing. Whether it's singers, whether it's actors, whether it's villains, and people want a change every day, like television also. Naya show aaya to this new face is what is in right now. So that I don't think is fair. I think some people are born to be actors, and some people are born just to do that as a part-time job. I'm not a part-time job person. So if I'm above 35, and if I was a doctor, I would have continued being a doctor.
Yeah.
I would not stop practicing. So I'm an actor. So I will act. So now I started making good scripts for myself and people that are interested.
You were not hiring some PR or going to producers, meeting them.
I will start
That kind of
now
exercise.
because I have something in hand now to show them what I've done, which is pretty kick-ass. And so I've done one spooky film and one comedy.
No, I'm saying only as an actor. Maybe not as a
No,
director.
right now I'm not going to meet people. Because what am I going to go there and say? Okay, you see my work? It's 45 films later. They know where I live, they know who I am. I have old numbers. Yeah. Anyway, people know I'm there. I don't have to really do that kind of PR. But yes, some positive PR is always required. So now that I've disappeared for the kids, now I'm back.
We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
For lots of more work.
Thank
and
you.
all the best to your kids and
Thank
Krishna.
you. Thank you.
Thank you for being on Spotboy.
Thank you.